Welsh, we know this area as Bro Myrddin, Merlin's Vale, because according to legend, Merlin was a Carmarthen boy. He shot to fame when he was found playing beneath an oak tree there by Vortigern's men and taken to Dinas Emrys, where he released dragons, the white and the red, and made his first great prophecy. He went on to Arthurian greatness and ragged madness. But from time to time, he'd come back to this valley to sit beneath his favourite oak tree and soothe his troubled soul. That oak tree stood near the old priory in Carmarthen, where during the mid-13th century, a scribe set ink to vellum and recorded some of Merlin's escapades, as well as his conversation with Taliesin in what became known as the Black Book of Carmarthen. And as a child, I passed that old oak on the way to school each morning. Whether it was the very tree loved by Merlin, or grown from an acorn that was grown from an acorn that was grown from an acorn of his tree, is unknown. Nevertheless, as far back as anyone can remember, an oak tree stood on that spot. Sadly, by the time I was of age to sit beneath that tree, it had withered to a stump, been encased in concrete by the local council and surrounded by iron railings, because we all lived in fear of Merlin's prophecy about that tree. When Merlin's oak shall tumble down, so shall fall Carmarthen town. And he went on to prophesy a deluge. Llanllwch a fi, Caerfyrddin a Sif, Abergwili a Saif. Caerfyrddin ceir oer fore, deiar a thlwnc, dŵr I lle. Eventually, in 1978, the petrified stump of that old oak tree was dug up. Half of the trunk was taken to the Civic Hall, the other half to the local museum. But what about that prophecy? Well, in the decade that followed the uprooting of Merlin's oak, Carmarthen suffered some of its worst flooding on record. It didn't quite sink, but it was a close-run thing when the Towie burst her banks and swallowed the valley whole. And I wonder if Merlin slept on in his cave beneath Merlin's hill down there in the valley as the waters rose, or if you'd like to believe the English poet Edmund Spenser's version of events, in a cave beneath this very hill.